Okay, we're almost the halfway point of lesson 35, the big lesson named inheritance. Inheritance brought us the words extend and super and this. Okay, that was last Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Extend, super, and this. And since then, we've also played with abstract a little bit. We even did something, dare I say, not on the AP exam. Final classes and final methods. Yes, that's true. They're not on the AP exam, but Mr. Reisky mentioned them anyway. I usually skip things not in the AP exam, but it was just 2 sentences in our textbook, or 3 sentences there, 2 little bullets. But the only time you'll see final on the AP exam, okay, per the College Board's course description, is as it pertains like to a variable, a constant usually. Like they may have public, static, final, double pi, something like that. And that has never, ever been an issue. You just use pi. It's not an issue. Okay? We have that constant in the math class. You math.pi, you use it, whatever. No big deal. Yesterday we talked about overriding. What is overriding? Let's back up just one day, like I always try and do. Back up one day. Let's say our superclass had the method public void hello. And maybe it says out.println hello, I am super. And then all I gave you on a quiz was this little superclass with the hello method, which does compile, of course. And then I gave you this empty subclass that extends super, and the direction said override the hello method in the superclass. I know when you put long words like override in a question, they're a little bit scary to us, okay, especially on day 1 yesterday. But all that means is you're going to put that method with the exact same signature into this class. You might not say hello, I am super. You'd probably say hello, I am sub. You're done. I've just overridden the hello method from the superclass inside the subclass. Okay, and that can make for some interesting code. Okay, because now if I make a super object like super1 is new super, well, that object has nothing to do with the subclass. So if I do super1.hello, of course, this thing could care less about the subclass. It's totally a super object. It'll just say, hello, I am super on the screen. Okay. No doubt about it. That thing just doesn't even know the subclass exists as far as compiling goes and execution goes. It's a little more interesting if I go sub1 equals new sub. And sub1.hello. Now you know that the subclass extends super. That means the subclass inherits the variables and methods of the superclass. Okay, it inherits the methods. It can't really inherit private methods, but all the public methods like hello, it does inherit. So which one does this call? Well, our author puts it this way. It says when you run it, Java looks at the bottom of the food chain and then goes up. Okay, that sounds weird, I know, but it goes from the bottom up. From the bottom of the hierarchy, remember that we called this an inheritance hierarchy? These boxes and lines, an inheritance hierarchy. It starts at the bottom and goes up looking for a hello method. And of course, you know, it'll say, hello, I am sub. Okay. If we did not override, if I take my fingers and hit Control X on the hello method in the subclass, if I cut it out for a few seconds, now it's not there. And when I run sub1.hello, at execution time, Java is going to look at the bottom of the food chain, at the bottom of the inheritance hierarchy, and go up. It's not going to find it inside the subclass, but it goes up to the superclass and finds it and runs it there.